Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Mathematics Infinity Goals. This question is from SAT examination. So question is, the assignment cost of assigning any one operator to any one machine is given in the following table. So we have a matrix of machines with respect to operators. Then the optimal assignment is question mark. Then we have a 4 options. In this video we are going to see assignment problem by Hungarian method. So before we start the solution, main question is what is assignment problem. So assignment problem is special kind of a transportation in which each source should has a capacity to fulfill the demand of a destination. Now what is the main objective of this assignment problem, and that is assign each machines to each operators such that the total processing time is minimized. We have already know that there are two types of assignment problem. One is a balanced assignment problem and second is an unbalanced assignment problem. If we have a same number of rows and same number of columns in given matrix, then we can say it is a balanced problem. Otherwise we can say it is an unbalanced problem. Now as this matrix contains 4 rows and 4 columns, that is same number of rows and same number of columns, then this matrix is a balanced assignment problem. Now to find the solution of this assignment problem, step 1 is to find least element from each row. So look at the first row, it contains 10, 5, 13 and 15. So which one is the least element? That is 5 is the least element. Therefore row minima of first row is 5. Similarly look at the second row, it contains 3, 9, 18 and 3. So as we can see 3 is the least element. Therefore row minima of second row is 3. Similarly third row contains 10, 7, 3 and 2. So least element is 2. And finally look at the last row, that is 5, 11, 9, 7. So 5 is the least element. Therefore row minima of last row is 5. Now we have got least elements from each and every rows. Now step 2 is subtract these least elements from each row separately. First row becomes, that is 10 minus 5 is 5, 5 minus 5 0, 13 minus 5 8, 15 minus 5 10. Similarly for the second row, subtract 3 from each element, that is 3 minus 3 0, 9 minus 3 6, 18 minus 3 15, 3 minus 3 0. In the third row, subtract 2 from each element, that is 10 minus 2 8, 7 minus 2 5, 3 minus 2 1 and 2 minus 2 is 0. For the last row, subtract 5 from each element, then we get 5 minus 5 0, 11 minus 5 is 6, 9 minus 5 is 4 and 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. So we have obtained this matrix from row reduction. Now we do the same things for the column reduction. For that purpose we can find least element from each and every column. So look at the first column, 5 0 8 0. So clearly we can see 0 is the least element. So column minima of a first column is 0. Look at the second column, so 0 6 5 and 6. 0 is the least element from second column. Column minima of second column is 0. Now look at the third column, that is 8, 15, 1 and 4. So least element is 1. So column minima of third column is 1. And lastly fourth column contains 10, 0, 0 and 2 elements. Clearly we can see 0 is the least element. Therefore column minima of last column is 0. So we have got least elements from each and every columns. Now next step is subtract these least elements from each and every column separately. Then we get, in the first column we subtract 0 from each elements of column 1, that is 5 minus 0 is 5, second 0 minus 0 is 0, third 8 minus 0 is 8 and last one is 0 minus 0 is 0. Similarly in same way, if we subtract 0 from each elements of a column 2, then column 2 remains as it is, that is first element is 0 minus 0 0, 6 minus 0 is 6, 5 minus 0 is 5 and last element is 6 minus 0 is 6. Again subtract this one from each element of a column 3, then we get 8 minus 1 is 7, next 15 minus 1 is 14, 1 minus 1 is 0 and last one 4 minus 1 is 3. And lastly if we subtract 0 from each elements of column 4, then we get column 4 as it is, that is 10 minus 0 is 10, next 0 minus 0 is 0, third 0 minus 0 is 0 and lastly 2 minus 0 is 2. So we have obtained this matrix by column reduction. After row reduction reduction and column reduction, we have got this matrix, and now next step is row scanning. For that purpose, we just ensure that in the first row there is only 1 0. If we find more than 1 0, then just keep that row and go for the next row scanning. And if we find only 1 0, then put a square around that 0 and draw a vertical line passing through that 0. So firstly we observe that in the first row we have only 1 0. So put square around that 0 and draw a vertical line through that 0. First row is completed. So in the second row we can clearly see there are 2 zeros. So as we have already know that if we have more than 1 0, then we just skip that row. So we just skip this second row. When we see third row, this row also contains 2 zeros. So skip this row. Now move to the fourth row. So fourth row contains exactly 1 0. So put a square around that 0 and draw a vertical line through that 0. Row scanning is completed here. Now we can go by column scanning. As we can see, column 1 is completed, column 2 is also completed. In the column 3, we only have a 1 0, that is this 0. So put square around that 0 and draw a horizontal line around it. So third column is also completed. So fourth column contains exactly 1 0, that is this 0. Put a square around that 0 and draw a horizontal line around it. As we have observed that every machine have assigned to every operator, that is machine assigned to second operator, V machine assigned to fourth operator, W machine assigned to third operator, and X machine assigned to first operator. U machine to second operator, that is 2, comma, V machine to fourth operator. Similarly, W machine assigned to third operator, that is 3, and last one is X machine assigned to first operator. So this is our assignment. So option number 2 is true. Thank you. Please like, subscribe and share.